Good morning. Welcome to this March 13th meeting of the Early Childhood Subcommittee. We have two bills on our agenda for today, HB 1303 and HB 1121. We're going to go in that order. And colleagues, the amendments have been sent out to you for both of these bills. So starting with HB 1303. This bill, good bill from Delegate Miraku North, seeks to have some flexibility in terms of folks who are going to be teachers at childcare centers. And I'll say with the amendments, we have streamlined the bill to just make it very specific to say that MSDE needs to come up with basically a method to allow someone to who cannot provide the proof of, say, that they documented from high school or another educational degree to attest to it. Since we heard, good testimony in the bill hearing on that front, that's been an issue for folks and has been a barrier for some childcare providers here in Maryland. Alistair, what else should I say here?
I think that's good. I mean, I could talk a little bit about the bills that came in, but not if there's no need for it.
All right. So any questions on the amendments? Otherwise, we'll take a motion.
Make a motion if you'd like. I move favorable, Madam Chair.
Second.
Okay. Any discussion? Yes, Delegate Long, are you seeking to be recognized?
No, I'm sorry. I'm walking and talking.
No problem. No problem. It is that time in session. Okay, so we have a favorable motion that's been seconded on the amendments. Seeing no further discussion, all those in favor of the amendments, please say aye or raise your hand.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, that is unanimous on the bill.
Move favorable, Madam Chair.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? Okay, all those in favor of HB 1303 as amended, please say aye or raise your hand.
Aye.
Okay, that is unanimous. Thank you, colleagues. And turning to our second bill for today, HB 1121 from Delegate Shetty. This bill has to do with our childcare scholarship program and eligibility for skip parts because what gets confusing. Youth who are themselves foster youth, but are also parents, and making sure that those children of foster youth are eligible for our childcare scholarship. The amendments are fairly minor on this bill and are, I'd say, clarifying in nature for the most part. And we can walk through those in a moment. Delegate Miraku North, did you have a question? Okay.
Madam Chair, apologize.
No worries, no worries. So for instance, with the amendments, we were just clarifying on the information that MSDE is supposed to be addressing in terms of removing barriers. One of the issues that came up in terms of testimony was that the foster parents of foster youth who are themselves parents were being asked to provide their financial information as part of the application process. And we're clarifying that should, among the things that MSDE should not be collecting, that would be one of the things they should also not collect. I feel like that was not a coherent prescription. So please ask questions. Alistair, anything you want to add?
Yeah, I would just say it's clarifying in general that the information to be collected is that of the foster youth, not the foster parents, including their income and any other field that, like, if they're calculating the size of the household or something like that, that's the foster youths.
Much better way to say it. Thank you. Okay. Questions on the amendments? Okay. Is there a motion?
I'll move favorable on the amendments, Madam Chair.
Second.
Okay, the amendments have been moved and seconded. Any questions or discussion? Yes, Delegate Roberson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I apologize. I was trying to read them. I just got the amendments, or just saw them. But on page 3, what is this, line 21? I thought so. Going to our point, it says proof of a foster youth employment or enrollment, and then I'm sorry. Employment. I thought you were just saying that we were not asking about employment, or we are still asking about employment.
No, we're not. So that in D, starting on line 18.
Oh, so I removed the very
saying that they're not going to collect that information.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
my apologies. I misread. It pays
Yes,
to read.
no
Thank you.
worries. It is that time in session.
I
and it
wish I
is
had Delegate
morning.
Eversol as the educator. Thank you so much.
Yes. Okay, anything else on the amendments? All right, we've had a motion and a second favorable on the amendments. All those in favor, please say aye or raise your hand. Anyone opposed? Okay, the amendments are adopted unanimously on the bill as amended.
Move
Move
favorable
favorable
or second.
or second, either one.
We'll take that. Discussion or questions on the bill as amended? Okay, so not seeing any. All those in favor, please say aye or raise your hand.
Aye.
Okay, that is unanimous. Thank you all. That is our business for today. Stay tuned. We likely will still have another subcommittee meeting, but stay tuned on that front. Thank you. We are adjourned.
Thank you, Madam Chair.